Hello everyone and welcome to another CREY video guide. My name is Scuden and today we'll look at how to create falling platforms. If you've played the game called Stepstone on CREY, that's what we'll create today. It's been highly requested, so I thought, hey, let's do it. So the first thing you'll see me do is just find a primitive in the library. We're using the square primitive. And we want it to be like length 2, width 2, and height I think 0.5. You can do larger platforms or smaller platforms, but we'll try this one today. Okay, next thing you want to do is you want to go into the gameplay library here and find a sensor, because you want something to trigger that downward fall. In this case it's going to be a sensor. We'll just change that to be a box since we're using a square primitive. Again, length and width, set that to 2. And I guess we can keep the height at 1 because we want it to be above the platform, so it registers the character. You can like turn this down a bit, but I think we'll be okay like this. Let's just give this primitive some color to make it more interesting. I know in the Stepstone it's like an orange thing, but we'll go with the blue one instead for this one. All right. Then you want to grab the directional mover, because we just want it to move down. And I really recommend you guys to use the grid here. Otherwise, it might go, you know, if you're not using the grid, it could go sideways. And I guess it could be cool, but if you want it to be exactly like that game, use the grid for that. And then you want to set the speed to, I think, like something around 30. You can play around with that if you want it to fall faster. You can see it just went flying, but let's just freeze and reset here. And we want to, of course, power the directional mover from the sensor. And then we want to target from the directional mover to the platform. And for those of you who are not familiar with the keybinds, powering is on P, and the target function from the directional mover is on T. Or you could just press them here. It's really up to you. And believe it or not, but this is actually it. Now it's just a matter of boxing this beast here and just start popping them in next to each other. So we'll just do that, and I'm pressing B here to, after I've selected everything, press B, and you can put things in a box. Alright, so now let's just place a couple of them. Just gonna place 4 and do like this, and again. It's a nice little trick, makes it a little faster. Getting familiar with multi-select is really a thing. Now this could get a bit laggy if no, it doesn't. It's okay. And there we are. And here again. And here. Okay. So now we just want the character to start somewhere above this area. Let's test it out. And as you can see, the character is way too slow, right? The platforms just fall down immediately. Not really getting a chance to run on anything here. So what we need to do is we need to speed up the character. And we'll just give this character a little box to stand on, so we can jump down our own pace. Let's see here. Yeah, I think maybe run speed, let's try to put that to 40. Let's see what happens when we fall down here. Nah, we're still too slow. That's better. Oh, okay, we forgot one crucial thing. It's very crucial. Let me just delete all this, except that 1 box. The good thing about this setup is that you only really need 1 box. Alright, so you want to put this sensor to forever. Otherwise, it's just going to stop like midway. And I think actually we'll just try and put this speed to 20. Alright. So let's try that again. Oops. Just get that grid on. The thing is, like, you can do all different kinds of shapes here. Like, you don't have to do a square. You can do something like this instead. It's really up to you what you do with it. Alright, let's try this. Okay. See if we're fast enough. No. Still not fast enough. Maybe it's just me being too experimental here. Let's try this. And this. Oh. So there's actually quite a lot of wiring going on in this setup. Like, even though it's a very simple setup, you will see the bar to the left sort of ramp up pretty quickly. But it's gonna be alright, like, once we run. Let's try this again. Yeah, here we are. And actually getting that Stepstone experience right now, so that's cool. Now, of course, you can set a static camera. You can, like, make it so that the character cannot sprint. All these things are up to you. What you need to do now is, and we're not going to do that in this video. This is just quickly to let y'all know how to create this falling platform, which you can use in other cases as well. But what you want to do is just remove the terrain here, of course. Maybe get a nice world setting in, and you want to place a death zone, a death field under this whole setup, which is just the damage area here. Just increase that area below, and then you want to make sure that you only have one life of the character, and then you'll automatically end the game like once you die. So guys, that's it. I really hope it was useful. It's a fun little setup to play with, and keep in mind that you can just make it your own style, you know. Get a different color, maybe arrange the level a bit differently. Really, it's up to you. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys. See you all in the next video. Hey.